If you have already set up a client, you will see that the Skills and Requirements tab and the Schedule tab in the Caregiver profile have a similar look and flow as those in the client profile. If you are setting up your caregivers first, it will be good for you to know that this is a preview of what you'll see when you set up your clients. To get to the different tabs in the Caregiver profile, you can either choose the caregiver from the list and then use the Edit Caregiver icon, or you can use the search box. And then use the Edit Caregiver. The Skills and Requirements tab is where you can add the skill and attribute criteria of the caregiver to enable the system to determine which clients would be most compatible with this caregiver. Your page may look different from this one if you added attributes in the admin client settings. Remember, you are not actually recording the nature or the hearing ability of the caregiver. This page reflects the skill set of the caregiver as it relates to your client needs. The restrictions will indicate items that would likely prevent matching this caregiver to a particular client. Once you've checked the appropriate boxes, click Save. The Schedule tab allows you to look at the schedule for a particular caregiver, as well as create a schedule or a meeting for that person. When you open the schedule, you will see appointments for the entire month. You can toggle between various views like the week view or the day view. To add a new schedule, you can either click on Add Quick Schedule, which will have the current day as the default start and end, or you can click on the box of the day the schedule starts. In the Caregiver profile, you will be asked if you are creating a schedule or a meeting. When the window opens, use the Open Calendar icons to select the start day and time, and the end date and time. Use the drop-down to select the client and the caregiver. Select the call type, which will insert the bill and pay information that you created in your office settings. If no rates populate, you can use the drop-downs to see if other rates have been set in the office settings. If no rates have been defined at all, you'll want to take care of that right away. See the video on rates in the Office Settings series. If for some reason you want to override the default rates for this schedule, you may add any custom bill or pay rates. You might do this if the client has paid extra to have a particular caregiver, or if the caregiver is already being paid the regular hourly amount to care for another client in the home at the same time. Check the box to indicate whether this client should be invoiced extra if overtime occurs during this schedule. This box may already be set based on your office settings. Add any notes that pertain to this schedule, and then click Save. After you click Save, the system will ask if you want to create a recurrence for this schedule. If you click Yes, the window will change and allow you to select the recurrence pattern and the length of time for the recurrence. Click Update when you're done. You will see that the schedule you created is now on the calendar. Once you have the attributes and skills set, you can set up schedules from either the caregiver profile or the client profile, and they will appear on both the caregiver and client calendars. Once you have the attributes and skills set, you can set up the schedules from the caregiver profile, and they will appear on both the caregiver and the client calendars. For details on setting up the rest of the caregiver profile, please see the other videos in the Caregiver series. If you ever need help with the CareSmarts portal, you can click on the question mark in the blue circle in the upper right corner. Choosing Help Center will take you to the articles that we have written to help answer your questions. If you don't find what you need there, you can click on the envelope, which will initiate an email to our support team. You can always click on the speech bubble in the bottom right corner, and our support team will be happy to help you there.